everybody. Welcome back to the Jeff and Hammy Show. I'm Hammy.
And I'm Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
It's been a long day. Don't you feel like that sometimes?
Yes, we're coming back off our weekends. We share the same weekend. And so today we're going to be just doing a quickie right here. So this is kind of like a little midweek thing we're going to be doing. And so we will be going over just a few things. So I got this sent to me today, and I thought this would make a really neat video. It's called Good versus Bad Salesperson. So I'm just going to read this out to Jeff, and Jeff's just going to do like a quick explanation of what he feels about each one of these subjects.
Yeah.
All right, Jeff. So number one, a good salesman is being a good listener. A bad salesperson is talking over the customer.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's pretty self-explanatory as far as you want to be a good listener. You know, how many times have you seen customers come up that, you know, again, they're nervous the first time, and if you're, you know, blowing them off, just trying to make the sale that you want to make, you're trying to take them to a vehicle that you want to sell versus actually doing a good needs assessment and listening to what's the right vehicle for the customer to land them on. And people can totally tell. So there's a reason why you were given actually 2 ears and 1 mouth. So you're going to listen more than you speak.
For sure. I'll just add 2 ears, 2 eyes, 1 mouth. Just keep that rule of thumb. All right. Number 2, ask questions for the good salesperson, assuming everything for the bad salesperson.
Yeah, so a good salesman asks good questions. Hey, what brought you out here today? You know, who's the decision maker? Now, you're not going to say who's the decision maker, but you're going to ask questions to say, hey, who's looking for a car today? Is it the family? Is it the husband and the wife? Are they both there? All those kinds of things. A good salesperson asks good questions versus what you said. What was that other thing?
Assumes everything.
Assumes everything. So kind of almost like the know-it-all. Oh, I'm just going to land you on this, but you're not listening. You're not taking the time, you know, to ask the questions so you know the vehicle, or asking the questions to solve the problem. What is the problem that they're trying to solve? And that's why you have to be such a good listener and ask the good questions.
Yeah, there's a little rhyme to that, or a term we use in this business called a CNA, or customer needs analysis. Some stores have a real worksheet. We don't do that here, but that's in your mind. It's a fact, find, qualify. Yeah. So next one is a good salesman is confident. A bad salesman is timid.
Yeah, you know, if you're starting out in the business, you know, obviously you develop confidence by selling. But if you're new in the business, you know, the first thing is it does wonders to make eye contact with your customer, to shake them in the hand, to actually introduce yourself to all the parties present. Not just trying to say hi to one guy, let me show you a car, but take time, Mr. and Mrs. Customer. My name is Jeff. Welcome to ABC Motors. Is this, you know, your sister here? Is this the kids? Say hi to everybody. Make everyone feel important. And that will breed, even if you don't have confidence, I think that will go a long way for your customer, saying, hey, this guy knows what he's doing. He made me feel very welcome on the lot. Just, I'm looking for a sale. I'm timid. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, you know, not fake it, but in some ways, you have to get the reps in. And the best way to do that is just to be personable, make people like you, and you're going to get confidence.
For sure. The next one, friendly versus being rude.
Friendly versus being rude. I think that kind of dovetails on what we were just saying.
Yeah.
You know, are you buying today? That's kind of a rude way to say something. Or I'm not buying today, I'm just looking, if the customer says that. Well, a good salesperson will say, great, what are you looking for? What's your time frame? Let's talk about it for a second. Versus blowing the people off, being rude, looking for the lay down. No. A good salesperson learns how to value every person, and even though if they're just looking around, you can help them quickly to say, hey, let me get you some more information that you can do maybe outside of the dealership. So when you are ready, then I want to be the guy to help you. So again, that doesn't mean you have to spend your whole day with somebody that's, you know, not intending to buy. But there's a really nice way to say, hey, when you're ready, I want to be here. But it sounds like you need to get a little bit more information, and let me help direct you to where you can get more information.
Yeah, I would add to that. There's a few salespeople around here who think because someone's here to see someone else that they're not to work with them or even talk to them. And that, to me, that's rude. Every customer that walks through this door in this building becomes a Lithia customer, not a Jeff Lovett, not a Mike Hamilton customer. They are a Lithia customer, and you need to treat whatever dealership you're at the same way. That's the dealership's customer the second they walk through the door, no matter how they got there. And if that person is not available, that you take care of them to the best of your ability.
Totally right.
If you're available, if you're
Totally right.
when these guys do that, they just sit on that bench outside waiting for somebody to drive in and pass up good half deals because they don't want to work a half deal, and that's, to me, is rude. This one here is my big one here. Always follows up versus waits for the customer to respond back.
Yeah, I mean, I think that goes to being proactive. If you're a salesperson, you're on all commission. So the follow-ups is a huge thing. And if you probably do the statistics, if somebody's shopping the market, you're shopping the other person down the road. And, guess what? You want to be the guy that's going to follow up, that's going to follow up, that's going to follow up, because the other guys aren't going to do it, and you're going to win their business. Because you're saying, hey, I care about you. Hey, I've got another model, or hey, what are you guys thinking? Just making those personal touches. And with texting today, it's so easy to do it. You can text them a picture of the car, text them a picture of maybe some more benefits, text them, oh, I forgot to tell you it has this rebate or has this special financing. People really love that. They say, hey, this guy actually cares about me. When I left the lot, he followed up. He's seeing how I'm doing. And I think you're probably one of the best of this. You tell me all the time there's people that you're like, I've been working with this guy for months, and now he's in the store buying from me.
Yeah, that's going to dovetail into our last one here, Relentless versus gives up. And what I'll say from that, every month, without a doubt, we're going to see the same 4 or 5 people at the top of the board and the same 4 or 5 people at the bottom of the board. Sometimes one of them gets in there somehow, but they don't stay consistent in that. And I think what all of us have in common, this includes me and Jeff and about 3 other guys, is we all have one characteristic about us: we're relentless.
Yeah, and I think it's called, another word for relentless is hard work.
Yeah.
Anytime you're on all commission, it's going to take hard work. Nothing's just going to be handed to you. Maybe if you sell 20 cars in a month, you got 2 deals that were laydowns. But you're going to have to go out and get it. And so you've got to be, strong. You've got to be, a hard worker. You've got to go and get it. And it's amazing that the harder you work, I've heard someone say, the harder I work, the luckier I get. And I don't believe in luck. The harder you work, the more you're going to get out of this business. So yeah, you need to be relentless. You got 20 other guys on the lot that you're going up, and again, you want to have a teamwork type of dynamic, but really you got 20 other guys that you're having to outwork sometimes. And it's amazing that there really is enough to feed everybody. But you know what? If I don't sell a car for the day, it's not going to be because I didn't put in the effort.
For sure, and
I'll put in the effort.
What I'll add to that, and I'm working, still building myself up here, and I'm always trying to continually grow my sales. But I have this what I call the 10-10-10 rule. So I try to set myself a goal of doing 10 extra texts a day, 10 extra phone calls a day, 10 extra emails a day. And then I've done all my tasks. Well, you still got your leads that are still in there. You might have finished all your tasks, but you can still go back deep into those leads and start looking at them again. And just send an email quickly. Hey, are you still in the market? Have you bought something, or have you given up? I don't want to keep bothering you. And a lot of times I get a response out of that. So,
are you trying to 10x your business?
So, all right. Well, I want to thank you again for watching the Jeff and Hammy Show. We'll see you next time.
See you next time.